Hey, thanks for watching our how to drain my hot tub video. This is a Hydropool self-cleaning hot tub, and today I'm going to show you how you can utilize the hot tub's self-drain functionality. We begin by putting the hot tub into maintenance mode. You should already know how to do this. To get there, we press the settings button. We scroll down using the down arrow to maintenance, and we enter the maintenance menu by using the button that highlights that row. We go to standby, and at this point the hot tub has shut itself off. Please note that if your hot tub continues to run, it's because it's trying to cool the heating element off, and that's completely normal. It takes about 30 seconds for that to happen, so just be patient, it'll shut itself off. Secondly, we want to open up our access panel. So if you've never done this, then basically it's on magnets, so we're going to basically just pry it off. Your hot tub has veneered type clipped in synthetic strips here that come right off just by pulling, as you saw. If you have difficulty getting them off, you can actually grab them from the bottom and just pry them right off from the bottom like this. If your hot tub is more than 2 years old, those strips will actually be taped to the inside of this panel, and the whole thing comes off in one piece. So if your strips aren't coming out of a clip, you'll know just by grabbing the panel if you can tell whether or not these strips are actually adhered to the cabinet or not. So just make that judgment and peel the cabinet off just by prying your fingers underneath the corner and pull. And as you peel it off, it just comes off very easily. I'm gonna put my foot under it just to kind of stop it from slamming on the ground. And now if you also have the lighting package on your hot tub, then you can disconnect these lights, or you can just shove the panel to the side and work with it connected. I'm going to disconnect them to show you both ways, but if you can work with it without doing so, then that's fine as well. Locate the clip for the lights, so just follow them back to the blue junction here. Push up on the peg and pull. Same thing with this one. I'm going to push up with my finger and pull. And make sure I didn't loosen any of the other ones while I did that, which I didn't. And we can now remove this panel. Okay, so our hot tub's in standby mode. We've taken off our panel. Now we want to get our drain plug. This may not be here on your hot tub. It might be down here. Sometimes the technicians, when they drop them off, they might put them in the ice bucket. Maybe yours is in here. I don't know. Maybe you already know where this is, but you need this. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to plug up our wide mouth skimmer, and I'm going to do that right here. So the next step is to pull up on this door, remove the faceplate. We're going to want to take the floating weir door out, reach in and grab the basket or debris strainer, and it comes out. And now below here there's a hole that this threads into, so we're going to reach in with the plug and we're going to screw it in. Okay, make sure that when you're screwing it in, you don't put it in so tight that you can't remove it. So just make sure, test it with your fingertips, just make sure it will come out again. But you do want it in there fairly snug so that water doesn't go down into the opening. So now that that's done, we can hook up our garden hose. So at this point, grab your garden hose if you haven't got one handy already. And you're going to want to take your drain out. So this is your drain. Your drain's kind of just neatly clipped in here. You can pull up on this clip here. It just comes apart. Just peel up on it. And this can be taken right out of the hot tub. And we're going to want to take the cap off. Make sure that this is perpendicular at this point. And take your garden hose and thread your garden hose on here. I don't have one to show you, but it's fairly straightforward. Your garden hose threads on here, and put the other end of the garden hose where you want the water to go. Okay? At this point, leave this like this. You're going to want to find the other valve. So follow this hose all the way back. And in here, it actually goes behind our insulation. So we'll peel the insulation back, and you can see that the hose connects right here. And the next thing after it is this white T valve. We want to unclip the safety clip, and we want to push down on the valve right into the groove and let it follow the track and lock. Okay? And now we're ready to drain. You open up the handle here. Now, if I had a garden hose, this would be okay, but I don't. So I'm gonna put the cap back on. This isn't part of what you need to do. Your garden hose stays attached. Open up your drain, so they're parallel now, not perpendicular. And the water will actually gravity drain out at this point, which is fine, but we wanna use the pump to pump it out. So at this point, you come up here and you actually tell the hot tub to drain. So you just press that button and it'll tell you that the drain is in progress. Just keep it there for a second. And the hot tub will drain completely. When the hot tub is finished draining, at that point you can reverse what you've done. So we'll come back down here, and when we're satisfied that it's empty, we can then close our valve and we can open up this valve again to this up position here and put our safety clip back on. Allow the hot tub to fill, okay? Not touching anything here, just let the hot tub fill right back up again until the water's at the proper operating height. And don't forget to remove the plug that you put in there. Get your basket. And the basket must go in on this angle here. So the thumb pincher clip thing here. Pull your weir door out. And allow the basket to just kind of drop into place, okay? It must go in that way. Get the faceplate of your skimmer and make sure you locate the top. It's very important that you locate the top. Identify where the 4 clips are that line up to the 4 points on the actual faceplate here, and push down. When you're satisfied, it's full, everything's done, you can just come right back up here. And if it still says drain in progress, you can hit cancel at that point, or most likely what's happened is it's going to be sitting in this screen right here. Just hit cancel and the hot tub will return back to normal operating condition. And that's how you drain your Hydropool self-cleaning hot tub. If you have any questions, please call us at 905-666-5333.